She wanted a month to decide if I was worth it, so I showed her exactly what she'd lost. The text came at 7:23 a.m. on a Tuesday, right as I was making breakfast. Coffee brewing, eggs sizzling. Just a normal morning until my phone buzzed with a message that changed everything. Marcus, I need time to think about us, about whether you're really worth committing my life to. I need a month to decide. Don't contact me during this time. I stared at that message for a good 30 seconds, reading it over and over again. 4 years together, 8 months engaged, a wedding scheduled for April, and suddenly she needed a month to decide if I was worth it. I didn't respond with anger or heartbreak. I just texted back, take all the time you need. But inside, something snapped. See, I'd been quietly carrying everything for years. Rent, insurance, bills, car payments, vacations. Not because I was some saint, but because it was easier than arguing. But when someone tells you they need to evaluate your worth, well, the whole equation changes. And what I realized pretty quickly was that Tessa had been planning this for a while. Twice I caught her on dating apps. She forgot her iPad was synced to her phone, so every time she swiped on Bumble, it showed up in her history. When I confronted her, she claimed she was just looking, or helping Bianca find someone. Except the messages were clearly hers, flirting, talking about future plans. Bianca, her sister, had been egging her on for months, telling her that I'd gotten too comfortable and she needed to shake things up to make me appreciate her more. What they didn't know was that I'd already started documenting everything. Screenshots of the dating app activity, messages from her calling me her walking ATM, and even notes about the money I'd covered when she conveniently forgot. So that Tuesday morning, while she was finding herself, I started finding mine. My first call was to my property manager. The apartment? Mine. Bought it 3 years before Tessa moved in. Her name wasn't on the lease, and she'd been giving me $400 a month, not even half the utilities. How do I remove someone who's not on the lease? I asked. 30 days written notice, the manager said. Perfect. She wanted a month. She'd get exactly that. Next, I called my insurance company. Tessa had been on my health plan for a year. Open enrollment was that month. I had her removed effective immediately. Then the car, her new Mazda. The loan was in my name because her credit was trashed. She made payments when she remembered. I'd covered more than half. I called the lender, switched the insurance, and noted that the car would be repossessed if payments weren't made. By lunchtime, I'd listed everything she was connected to. Apartment? Mine. Car insurance? My policy. Health insurance? Mine. Phone plan? My account. Gym membership? Streaming services? Netflix? Hulu? Spotify? All mine. Credit card? She was just an authorized user. I didn't do this out of spite. I did it out of clarity. She said she wanted to evaluate my worth. Well, evaluators don't get partner privileges. That evening, when I got home, most of her stuff was still there, except one packed bag. A handwritten note on the counter read, "Staying with Bianca. Please respect my need for space." So I did. Until the next morning, 6:47 a.m., 17 missed calls, 43 texts. My card got declined at Starbucks. This isn't funny. I can't get gas. Baby, please. I need to get to work. I didn't answer. She wanted space. She got it. At 8:30, Bianca called. Decline. Then an unknown number. A guy's voice. Angry. "This is Damon, Tessa's brother. What the hell did you do?" She's stranded, crying. I told him calmly. "Tessa asked for a month to decide if I was worth committing to. I'm respecting her wishes." "You're financially abusing her," he yelled. I actually laughed. "She's not my fiancé right now. Why would she have access to my credit if she's deciding whether I'm worth it?" He cursed me out and hung up. Then Thursday night came the real twist. My buddy Derek called from a bar downtown. "Hey man, isn't Tessa your girl?" "She's here, with some dude. Been all over him for hours." That's when everything clicked. She wasn't taking time to think. She was test driving a replacement. Except now, she didn't have her safety net waiting at home. Friday, the texts started again. Desperate ones. "Kyle's a disaster. He wanted to split the bill. You never made me pay for anything. Bianca's getting annoyed. She said I'm acting entitled." Saturday morning, the doorbell rang. Tessa stood there, looking perfect. Hair done, makeup flawless, wearing the sundress I bought her last summer. "I've been thinking," she said softly. "I realize how much you did for me, how much I took for granted. I want to fix this." "Why now?" I asked. "What changed?" Her eyes dropped. "I realized what I lost."